Yeah, you heard it. Make sure your posture right.
Oh, here we go with Daddy Mike again. All right. Welcome to another episode of The Soul Table. I'm your co-host, Evan RBD Polk, and I'm here with, you know who it is. I ain't even got to introduce. She's going to introduce herself as usual.
Big Ash, not the little one. Oh, we need to come.
I'll be doing it wrong all the time. There's so many gang signs. You see that? The pretzel hands. And you know who our producer is holding us down over there in the corner as usual. Uncle Mike, talk to me.
What's up, nieces and nephews?
Snooping it as usual. And, of course, you know we got our lovely camera woman, Anaya. Hey, girl.
Ew.
Hair is always on amazing. First of all, that's a badass sweater you got on. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Now he going to jack you for your sweater.
I am. And I'm going to put it on my daughter or myself. Like,
I think you should
be like a concerned mother.
You should wear it.
I
Imagine.
would.
Pick out the mail. Like, pick up the newspaper.
Or show up at my kids' school.
Take out your trash.
Like, what'd he do?
Yep, just like that. Just like that.
The one button that don't work.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be that to me signifies my entire childhood, especially when I would always get in trouble with Mom's show with that gold coat with the trench coat.
You
with
already
the belt.
knew because you already knew what was happening.
I was like, please, Mom, have pants on. That's the only thing that I was more concerned with, like at all.
I'm dead.
Oh my God! So anything new? What's going on? Life's been lifing. Life has been lifing.
Mink, mink.
Yep, definitely been tearing us up this whole month. You know what? Positive energy, new beginnings,
abundance,
dice hands as it is. New beginnings. Wait, what? What'd you say, Mike?
Abundance.
Abundance.
Abundance. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's that word. It's abundance.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm gonna be broke, and then she was like, She sprinkles it all the time.
Abundance. Period.
So we're looking great today.
You know we gotta do a little fit check, little shump.
Mike got the aquas on and the aqua 8s, and I'm impressed because I haven't seen you in anything other than New Balance
in a
while.
Yeah, right.
So that means he's coming out. He's coming out his box like he.
Wow.
Well, Brick 4s is on the way.
So you preparing your foots for Mike's.
Preparing my feet for Mike.
We're gonna talk about those.
You know what's wild? Remember he said he didn't want them. Remember he said it.
I said no. I said I like the bands better than the bricks.
That's not what you said.
No, you said. I feel like you said you like the rollout better. I didn't.
I like the Brick 4 rollout.
Yeah, but I don't
better,
remember him saying he didn't want them.
I did because he said he's like no, it wasn't until he said 3M.
Yeah, the 3M. So
that's what it was.
There you go. See, I'm
then
right.
The box. You know I'm a box.
I'm right.
I'm a box.
I'm locked in. Thank you, Vivance.
Hey,
thank you. Thank you, 5/8. Clinically focused. That's
all right,
me.
let's get into these fit checks real quick, please.
All right, well,
please,
you go first because you always sizzling.
I'm dead. Nah, I feel like you usually do fit checks first. So
fine, I'll go first.
No, it's all right. It's my go. My go.
Passive aggressive. I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, so I'm wearing a Here for the Art sweatshirt by my boy Steven. Steve. I call him Steve.
She calls him.
Yeah, Steve. His thing is just so you know. So on the back, it's a big script writing of so, which is dope. Which is a play on his last name. Pants are parachute pants by Levi's, and I'm wearing the Jack Harlow New Balance Rose Runner collab.
That's why she went first.
First time I seen them in person.
Then Stance socks.
Of course, Stance on socks.
They look better in person. Now.
I really love the laces.
She got tiny feet.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna probably purchase those for the tiny chicken.
Is that velvet?
Yeah, I think Jam can pass those off.
Period.
I have on, starting from top to bottom, I have on my Shattered Backboard ones. These are not the new releases. These are the
better than
the old ones. Some Levi's, distressed to myself. I know, right? They fit. Everybody I'm bringing jeans back. I'm doing it. I might start I might take the Mellow Challenge and bring back Air Force One black ones. I hate her so much. I hate her so. I don't want the Lord to call her home. I just wanted to scare a little bit. That's it.
I don't need no. Trust me. I'm good. All right. Let me just.
T-shirt, Marvin Gaye, Supreme. I forgot what year this was. This might have been 2020, I think, or 2021. I don't remember. And my shirt is Todd Snyder from Todd Snyder collection. And my hat is from Hat Club. It's the Seinfeld collection.
Wow.
That's
and frames
nice
Tom Ford as usual all the way through. And
excuse me, as usual.
One bracelet, friendships from my daughters. What would Jesus do from the Lord? And a Masani bracelet. That's it. I'm outside.
There you go.
No watch today. I don't need to keep track of time.
Just you got to spread the bracelets, but it's fine.
The crazy part was I didn't even try to do this. This was all accident. I'm living in accidents.
Oh, God.
There you go.
What? I'm taking a page from her. She's just like, I just do this on. Every time you ask, I just do this on. You be like,
Ooh.
you're the queen if I just threw it on. It'd be just looking
Yeah,
right.
because I hate my closet. I'm back to that. I hate my closet.
Oh,
so.
Socks Apothecary.
Period.
I'm gonna keep wearing them. I love them. I really do. Like them and the socks.
And shout out to Seth Fowler. Gotta get you on the show.
We do. Ran into him like not too long ago. Nice guy. He had balloons in his hand. I wanted to take one, but that would have been wrong.
Or Valentine's Day balloons. They were nice.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Anyway.
even Valentine's Day. He just had them. I love it though. I respect it. Getting into it. We're gonna start off with this one. The Indiana Hoosiers Fear of God uniform collection was canceled. Like that's wild. So Indiana, they canceled the debut of their Fear of God athletics uniform due to a controversy surrounding Kanye West. They tried to backtrack on it and say, no, we just really didn't particularly want to wear those uniforms. We know good and damn well that's what it was. And he definitely hit the brakes on it. The decision came after like the media activity of Kanye started to escalate more. We all know what he's been doing lately with the swastikas. Didn't he just put out a joint where not too long ago, I guess, he put out a 3D of his swastika chain. He wants to wear one.
Huh?
Yeah. He put out whoever comes up with the best 3D model. I'm anxious to see who takes on this.
I'm not.
I want to see it.
I hope their
I'm here for
machine
it.
implodes.
I'm here for it. The crazy part is like not even really getting into too much of it. Like obviously the meaning behind it afterwards, it really was for something different. It's just, when somebody got a hold of it, they put something else on it. That's a fact. Serious. The symbol. You want to read the
breaking?
this is the tweet that was put out by Ian Paskoff.
Breaking. The Indiana Athletic Department has shut down the debut of the Adidas Fear of God uniforms previously planned for this weekend per IUJ Gray. Ooh, child. The decision comes in connection to the brand's association with Kanye West amid his recent anti-Semitic actions. #IUBB. #IUWBB.
The wild part about this is they deleted this post. So once you put that up there and the uniform gets a hold of it, Lord saw fit to make sure we all seen this. Damn. So when they put the retraction up, it said nothing about this. They just said they decided to go in another direction, which was in total bullshit. So like we all know Fear of God isn't like they're not in association with Kanye. He was just like his apprentice at one point in time. Yeah. Like, do you believe that, like IU, Indiana University is just in disassociating themselves from Fear of God due to Kanye West? Like, how does that correlate?
No, I feel like it's shitty. I feel like to make a long story short, it's shitty because I feel like anytime I think of Fear of God, my first is Jerry. Yeah, I'm not thinking of Kanye in any capacity when it comes to Fear of God. No. So I think it's just like a shitty, unfortunate circumstance where it's like, you kind of get burned by association.
Oh, guilty by association? Yeah. No. That's precisely what I was thinking. I also think how they looked at it was when Kanye attacked them for signing to Adidas after he left. Yeah. And then he's like, okay, well, they used to be friends or they're friends, so we can't talk to him based off of this. While they're still guilty by association. But I feel like, yes, but also I feel like that should have been kind of like clear cut. Like you see that they're essentially not on the same page anymore. They used to be friends. Right. So it's like, for me, I would think that's still two separate entities. Like, you got Jerry and Fear of God, and you got Kanye doing whatever Kanye does. So the way I look at it, like I see what you're saying, and I look at it like this, like your politics is your politics. That's not your business. So it's kind of being able to separate, church and state and, Tesla from the owner of Tesla. Like the car might be great,
I feel like there's
but
only
the person might not be.
You could do.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't got Tesla, so I don't really give a shit. I still want one, kinda, because it's like it reminds me of the Jetsons. I just hope that he make one that fold up and I can put it in my pocket. But just that thought of guilty by association is prevalent, and for them to actually think that far, I think that was a reach personally. For sure. Because other colleges have worn the uniforms and haven't had any backlash from it. Nobody's going to a game and be like, Kanye helped us out. And he didn't, he had no hand in it. So that's
shitty.
Yeah, that's not fair. So you kind of are paving the way for other companies to do the same thing for him. Like that's not something that you should be able to live off of. That's what it is.
I'm not going to stop listening to Biggie Smalls because of Diddy. Like that's kind of like the same thing. Like,
don't you do that either.
So I'm just saying, like, we could do the guilty by association, but in this business, you can't. The association stretches so far. Like who can really say? So
that's what I said.
Feel like, but if you purposely like go after like support Kanye, that's different,
right?
But it's like I said, for me, I don't think Kanye. Anytime somebody mentions a Jerry Lorenzo project or Fear God,
right.
So yeah, that's where I kind of
draw the line.
And I kind of like that he's doing it with colleges, doing it with the kids.
Yeah.
So like, the Miami uniforms, they was nice. I think they were like the green, or they had two songs, the green and the white. And, his shoes that he'd been putting out, the Derrick Roses and all that stuff like that. And those are like, for us, we look at it as a more fashion because we're not playing sports in these things, not realizing that these fashion designers are putting, like he's one of the few fashion designers that are actually putting shoes on the court to be used for what they are.
The purpose,
Exactly. And these kids are loving it. It's like, I got the Fear God this. It's like when Ant-Man, he gave his shoe to all the McDonald's All-Americans and gave them chains with it. So even though he didn't design that shoe, it just was him putting, his money where his mouth is. Look, this is where we're going. We're going to put up the youth. We're going to do this. Well, he's doing it with college students that get, stuff from NIL deals and stuff like that. So to watch him elevate his product to, you can play in this. This ain't just for fashion.
Yeah.
This is for real. I do this. Like, he's categorizing his brand. You got, Fear God, then you got Fear God Essentials, then you got Fear God Athletics, which is, Adidas, and now he's carrying it over for them. Or Indiana, I think that was I think it was a bitch move. I think it was that. I think they were looking like, we can't be associated with this. Kanye's
kind of like
doing
they're
this.
looking for a cop out.
Exactly. If you didn't like the uniform, just say you didn't like the uniform.
Facts. And keep it at that.
And also, it's in Indiana, so
I was gonna say that.
it's in Indiana, so
Indiana.
And they like tradition out there. Like they're still wearing, the red tops with the striped pants during warm-ups.
Listen, it's Indiana. They have their history.
Yeah. But you still got like Notre Dame. Notre Dame had they had a no. They got Under Armour. I think they got Under Armour. They used to be Adidas, which was breaking tradition. Sort of like when Miami, they used to be with Nike. Then they go to Adidas and they're with the trends. So I think they just put they foot in their mouth with that one. But like, could this like be seen? Like maybe those help. Could this be seen as like a new trend, like guilty by association now, like canceling somebody, and that cancellation is starting to spread? It's contagious now.
I feel like cancel culture is very it's very interesting. Like, people pick and choose the things that they want to cancel. So I don't think a trend will come from it. I'm hoping that this will kind of just be like a one-off situation. But but that's the thing. It's like, I'll be like, yeah, I don't see this as a trend happening, and then we'll blink, and next week it'll be ding, 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 ding. Like,
everybody's canceled. How do we get the Burger King from Adidas?
I just feel like you said it was one of those things. Like, if y'all didn't like the uniform, y'all should have just flat out said that and kept it at that.
Right.
I feel like once you bring in that whole like, oh, we didn't like it because Jerry and Fear of God association with Kanye, that's why I feel like it gets blurred and it gets very tricky. So like I said, I don't think a trend will come from this. I'm really just hoping that this is a one-off. But if it does lead to something like that in the future, I feel like if you're able to separate your business from this said entity who has gone so far off the deep end, and you're still getting the backlash and the repercussions for it, it's a shitty position to be in.
Okay. Well, I see that. I don't really see it much as I don't see it as much of a problem for anybody else, but I do see it as a problem for just Kanye. I see it as like, I don't want to touch on this because it's going to touch the next subject, but actually this would be a good segue. I don't see it as, bothering Don C. Like, I'm not saying he ain't doing that right now because he still does stuff for Mitchell Ness. Yeah. I don't see it, bothering Jasper. I don't see it like
Salehi.
I don't see it bothering him.
Yeah.
Virgil.
and that's crazy because that tree is like a coaching tree.
Yeah.
So it all comes from the one person, and it's doing what it's doing. So it's giving, it's isolated as one person. That's why I said personally it's just a reach. But if it could do that, that means that person has to be in alignment with that other person. Now, if he was posting up Kanye stories and it was in agreement with him, okay, now I can see how you get to this.
Yeah.
Because now you're taking the beliefs and you're meshing it in with the person. And instead of separating, like you said before, church and state, you can't anymore. But it has nothing to do with that because you're the only school that did this versus
it's a cop out. It's not a separate
Yeah,
because you're not going to stop wearing Crocs. You're not going to tell your kids to stop wearing Crocs either.
no.
Yeah.
Because Stephen Smith and Cesar Adrobo, like
Exactly.
the reach
Literally.
extends. So it's just like
So yeah, they should have just flat out left it at we didn't like it, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Or
And
probably
that's it.
they didn't even have to do that. They could have just left it.
They could have not said
They
nothing.
did not say nothing. And it's crazy because
That's the thing too.
a big institution like that is teaching kids is out here saying, well, we have to disassociate ourselves. Like, nigga, I wasn't thinking about Jerry Lorenzo in Indiana.
Yeah, y'all don't have
I've
to say
never thought of corn or who. What is a Hoosier?
yeah.
I heard of Hooters,
Yo, please. Of course
but
you
not a Hoosier. Nah, I'm playing.
as he sits up here in their colors. Not the Hooters team colors.
Justy LaRue. It's like, no. All I'm saying is I just don't put those two together.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of those two together, they're no longer together. Let's get into the next subject. Nike and Skims. Nike and Skims collaborate on what they now call Nike Skims, a new brand offering functional and flattering training apparel, footwear, and accessories for women athletes. I think they're eventually going to get the men's because I feel like they make men's underwear as well. Yeah. The partnership was announced with the spring 2026 launch in the U.S. and global in 2026. So I think 2025 and 2026. So I think they're going to be doing it this spring coming up. And in 2026, they're going to do global. Boasted with Nike. Also it caused a crazy boost in Nike shares at like 26.2%. I think it was. How do y'all feel about that? Like, just in terms of the partnership, like
It gives very.
I've been waiting for this one
Because I have a couple thoughts on this. So this gives very much if you can't beat them, join them. This gives. Nike has been down in terms of like their women's sector, and they're looking for a way to bring that consumer back in.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it gives like very much if you can't beat them, join them. And unfortunately, there's nobody else that's doing what Skims is doing. Me personally, that family, I'm just, But
like the Kardashian or the Skims family?
The Kardashian.
There's a lot going on over there.
Yeah. So yeah, they're looking for a way to bring back. Yeah. Yes. I really be trying to keep it cool and keep it cute. I really do.
In Skims? Too far?
Let's see what I be going through. Nah, like I really be trying to keep it cool with like what I be saying. But they're looking for a way to just bring that consumer back in, and bringing someone in like Skims is a great way for them to try to tie that missing piece essentially. She puts up numbers. Her stuff is really good quality. The girls love it. The girls is, outside in the Skims all the time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're looking for a way to just like tie that back to that consumer that they were pretty much missing out on for a while.
I like the union. I think what they're, I like what they're doing in the terms of, like I said, it's mainly for women. It's not something universal. You're not trying to, hit everybody.
Oh no, they're gonna have the Nike Skims later.
Oh, if they have the Skims, I will wear the Nike Skims with no problem. The nude color and all, I don't give a shit.
Skims.
I'm putting it on. But
Heard you, Batty.
I like.
Ow.
Wet, did you wet? Got my Skims on, like I'm gonna be outside for real.
Please.
I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm like, yo, what y'all doing today? No, just walk around in my Skims.
God, please no.
That's the new ad.
Jesus.
Kim, talk to me nice. Skims.
Skims.
I'm in shape, so I'm good. I can put my Skims on.
Heard you, fatty.
I'm just saying. But I do like this this collaboration. Actually, it's not even a collaboration. It's just a whole nother sector. So she's getting treated like, like it's a Jordan, like Jordan brand. Yeah. No. She's getting like her own brand. So it's like the Jordan brand, like, you got Jordan brand and there's that's it. So is Nike, Jordan, Skims. And I think that bodes well for not just the Kardashian name. I think it just gives more variety for outside people to come in and not just live in athletic wear. Because, like, people, Kim is a machine. Kim is a machine. Like I said, her just signing with Nike alone or joining with Nike alone boosted up profit shares up 6%. I didn't mean to say 26. I'm going to say 6%, which is like
it's still a lot. It's still a lot.
It was like $6 billion, I think it was. Yeah, $6 billion, something like that. So for one person to account for $6 billion off of we're just doing this, lets you know how powerful you are and the reach that you got, because it's not just to the, her, however many followers she got on Instagram and Facebook, although that shows her reach.
Skims literally be putting up numbers. And that's the thing. It's like, in terms of business, these businesses, they're always going to align with who they feel like it makes sense and what's going to make the most sense in a financial aspect. So like I said, if she's already putting up numbers on her own, and she's had partnerships and stuff like that in the past or collabs, so like Dolce, the North Face, like she's
just a machine.
Yeah, she's proven to put up numbers. I just think like I said, it gives, if you can't beat them, join them. And they literally felt like this was the closest person for them to align with. I personally wish they would have did a little more research, but that's just me. So yeah.
So Mike, you got something?
I don't really say nothing about women's business.
That's wild.
I stand.
That's crazy.
I stand.
That's crazy.
We love a man that's always in men's business.
Good for you, because I'm messy. I'm getting in. I'm telling you right now.
Messy is crazy.
I'm diving on in with you.
It just really doesn't. I mean, I'll buy a pair of Skims, like for some compression tights or something like that. Why not? Sure.
Yeah, no, but so I like what Elliot Hill is doing over there.
Having a ball.
I'm anxious to see the stories, that if they're going to create stories with it, because if you putting Frank Cook in that light with Kim Kardashian and creating a story for Skims, that to me would bode well for everybody, because like Nike's resurgent with campaigns and story building is something I'm anxious to see.
I truly would not like that.
You wouldn't like that?
No, but
no, I'm not saying like yeah, let's talk about like create a massive appeal for some draws. No, I'm saying like the actual advertising of the product, not the.
But I think in that,
I think
I hate that I have to give this lady kudos.
Yes.
But it's like her marketing is very good. Not too much. Her marketing is very good. And I feel like, to tie it back to something that you said about like something with the women, something blah, 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 with like their advertising and stuff lately. So like that ad that we saw during Super Bowl, the Nike women's ad, right? So that I feel like was part of them showing how they're going to ramp up more in the women's sector. And now you bring in Skims, and then it's like, I of course don't know who they're going to have like, later throughout the year or down the line. But it's like, I feel like for them, if this is how they're choosing to get the ball rolling and bringing in more of a women demographic or like female audience, then I feel like they knew what they were doing.
I also think this is their way of combating Lululemon and like brands like Aloe.
Yep.
Yeah.
They see how
1,000,000,000,000%.
Yeah. They see how lucrative those businesses are with this whole demographic of. Well, I mean, Lululemon does have men's, and so does Aloe, but that's their comp. So it's like Aloe, the Lululemon. Yeah. I can't think of whoever else, but I feel like I saw a graph not too long ago that had like, the streetwear sports style brands here, the Aloes, the Lululemons here, and then that's Skims and Nike essentially meeting in the middle to do what they have to do. Yeah.
I like this. This is like
to do what they have to do.
This is like Power Rangers.
Dead. But also, it's just like when you think
Tommy, where the Dragon Zord and Megazord got up and they just became Ultra Megazord or whatever it was.
But like
or like Fusion.
I was gonna say. You get on my nerves so bad. So bad.
Go Tinks. Like go on. And Trunks.
Oh, but that's like also I'm ignoring both of them. That's like Nike essentially not dropping, but putting like lifestyle and like the fashion aspect to the back and trying to regain like their footing in like the running sector and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because
they're making a fight, but I don't think that
I don't think the fix.
No, it's definitely not the fix, but it's a step. And my thing is, can this step is it a I know it's a real step, but can that step, fall on false ground like we just saw with Jerry? He has his own brand, and it hasn't been derailed, but it's been questioned by association from Indiana University. Like, can Kim be affected by that? Because
I don't think it will, because the same way Loser West be having his own cult.
I applied
the
for a job, by the way. I did.
Cut the cameras. The same way Kanye has his cult, them Kardashians got a cult too.
Yeah.
So yeah, the girls are gonna fall in line.
I watch reruns, Keeping Up with the Kardashians from time to time.
I'm learning so much right now that I did not want to learn.
I say it from time to time. I mainly watch Seinfeld.
Thank you. Ooh, Joe.
Hey Jerry. Hat Club. But like I don't think that it could derail this joining of the forces. I don't think it could do that, but I think there's going to cause some sort of backlash, because it's like, well, you had kids with this. It's something even stronger that they can sit on. Like, people are petty. Like, I can see it. I can see them.
But Nike knew that going into this.
Yeah.
They knew all of that going into this.
I kind of feel like they did it out of spite of Yeezy, honestly.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm for that.
Because they knew it's a way to get under his skin.
Get your lick back.
Yeah. They knew it's a way to get under his skin. So yeah, I would not be surprised, especially the way she be moving too.
Black people problems.
But honestly, it goes back to what Ashley was saying about cancel culture being selective. People just start.
They pick and choose.
They pick and choose what they want to be.
They do.
Skims has been an engine for how long? And nobody
since it got rolling.
Nobody said anything.
Nobody said nothing. Yeah. No, not at all.
So
yeah. I don't think it's going to affect her.
At
She's
all.
not going to miss a beat.
At all.
All right. Well, we can put that one to sleep. Night. Good night.
Stick a fork in it.
It's done. Speaking of something that became done, Wale and these crossbreeds of... It is a crossbreed of the foam pods and hyperflights, the GT Futures. Did you see those that he had on All-Star?
Orange.
The orange ones? Yeah, the orange ones in the...
silver copper pair.
Yeah, I think those were copper.
Yeah.
Those were nice.
Yeah,
I like them.
This is going to sound weird, but I like the way the socks looked with the shoe.
The bunched up.
For me, that's
big.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it is for me too.
It is. I think that's a thing.
A good sock is
a good solid sock with a shoe. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't have no socks on with that, I'd be like, yo, what did you do? I probably wouldn't have liked the shoe. Dead ass, son. Yeah, I went all New York.
Was he what?
I said dead ass, son.
Please no.
Come on, B.
Please.
My guy.
Stop.
You know why you
was the last time you was there? The 80s? Please relax.
No. I was a baby in the 80s. But that hurts.
Relax.
My bad, son. My bad, God.
It don't even sound natural coming from you.
It don't, because I'm from Southwest.
Yeah, son. Please.
She called me ugly off camera.
Oh my God.
And it still hurts.
Cut that out, because now he's lying. Lying is crazy.
It hurt. Now watch all the comments. He ugly as shit. He ugly. I knew it. Somebody got to tell him. Like, I'm like,
oh, ugly ass boy. Oh, ugly ass.
Get rid of his ass too. Like, all right, settle down now.
Not too though. Okay.
Mike off camera. You can't see him. Mike ugly as shit on the camera. Y'all can't even see him. You over there in the corner. You over there chucking. That's why you want to be on camera. My man is not attractive at all.
Oh my God. Get back to Wale, please, and the crossbreeds.
She keep calling Wale Wale.
Nah, it's all love, Wale.
No, we playing. All right, look. Love. All right, so the Nike GT Future, which is definitely a crossbreed between the Foamposite and the Hyperflight, is generating like a lot of buzz. It generated a lot of buzz, especially during the All-Star game weekend, which originally Wale teased with a pair of fire hot orange and new copper colorways that have, like, I think it was pictures that surfaced with them on. I didn't see him walking physically with them, but
I think it's photos. I think it's photos.
Yeah, it's photos. Yeah, so the pictures came out with them on, and they were dope, in my opinion. Once again, they were previewed by just Wale. That was it. He was the only one that had them on. So for me, I'm just going to constantly stay locked in to see how this project develops, because not many people like the GTs at all. Like, especially when Wimbiana had his ones with the aliens, even though they weren't his shoe, they tried to make a player version. It wasn't that good. I think if they would have dropped this for him, but the way Nike rolled it out for me is what
they're kind of reminiscent of the samples that came out at first. Remember, they had
But you talking about the futuristic Jones that they had in Paris? Yeah. So they are. They're trying to really make that. Yeah. Because that's not a functional shoe that you could actually wear. Not the shoe that Wale had. I'm saying the ones that were in Paris, the ones that they came out with.
I need to see them.
They were not of. They were good. They had a couple different shoes. Some for what's my girl name? Track star. Sha'Carri Richardson. That girl fast. Oh my god. She is so awesome. And they had a couple other basketball player shoes. I think Asia Wilson's shoe was debuted there, which really nobody really paid attention to. I'm 1,000% sure on that one.
Interesting.
But how impressed were you, like, seriously, of that shoe? And also, for me personally, it's the way they rolled it out. I just told y'all, giving it to Wale, and letting him just wear it, because we know him as a Foamposite, which we definitely tend to give
DC
to DC.
Very DC thing. Oh, okay. And what's that?
These were the Wimbiana samples. So everybody thought this was going to be a sneaker at first, but they came out with the GTs.
That gives very much running shoe, though. I like those.
They had a lot of running shoes.
Yeah, I like those. But impressed, I don't know if I was particularly impressed, because I'm not really a foam girl. So, but I will say, like, with the whole resurgence of foams and stuff, I'm glad to see that Wale is getting his flowers.
Fair.
And, like, Malachi's doing his big one, so shout out to Malachi as well. That whole, with the foam situation, putting them on Wale, I think was a good call. But yeah, it's like, I don't know if I was really impressed, because, like I said, I'm not a foam girl. But I do like the shoe, but is it a shoe that I'm going to be like, oh my God, like, I need this? No.
Probably not.
But yeah. I think, like, slapping them on Wale, that was a good call.
Yeah. Mike, where you sit? You was cool with them?
I like them. I do. I really like them.
Well, it was the sock, though.
Huh? Let me see.
I think they was good fellow socks, yo. I can't do that.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of socks they were.
Apothecary, I need you to make some socks like Wale had. Them Jones was bunched up. They was right. I ain't gonna hold you. They was. It was just the way they just was sitting. Like, I like the silhouette of the shoe from what I could actually see. I like the fire orange colorway. I'm like, for some strange reason, into bright clothes.
So wait, how you be putting your socks on?
On my feet. One foot at a time.
No. I'm so confused. Because this is a regular crew sock, and it's
just bunched.
It's scrunched.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I said I like the way the sock was.
How you put your socks on?
You be pulling your
I don't pull them up to the Dickens. Whoa. What's wrong with y'all?
That's what I'm like, you pull them up.
I don't do that. I'm not playing baseball. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
You pull them up like fishnets.
You trying to say I'm out here looking like George Washington?
I'm scared now.
That's wild.
You be pulling them up like they like pantyhose?
What's wrong with you?
Like Skims?
Yo, get me out of here, please.
You know what? Get
me out of here. Get me out.
Lord will see fit to do something with you. Lord, you dropping shit. Lord saw fit right there. Thank you, Lord. Saw fit. I just said what I said, and he always hear me. He always hear me. Yes, he does. I think so. I think this gives a little hope for Nike and their innovation. Y'all
they having a blast.
Yes, they are.
They are having a ball right now.
I told you, Elliot and Frank over there, they gotta be like having like lunch together or something. Because like,
Frank probably just been sitting on stuff too.
Yes,
he probably really just been sitting on stuff.
When they call me back,
just wait till I get back in there.
Yo, wait till I get back in there. I'm about to shoot you the email. Like, that sounds like office talk. Like, I'm gonna shoot this email.
Shoot me an email.
Shoot me an email.
Send me the
I'll get back to you.
See what you're working on. We'll connect. Like, that's for sure office talk.
Per my last email.
Hello.
Per my. If any of y'all ever send me a text per my last email, I'm getting out the group chat immediately. Just so you know.
This is off topic, but I heard email language is actually 20-year-old white girl passive aggressive.
Pardon?
Somebody said email language is actually 20-year-old white girl passive aggressive. Like how you talk in the email when business emails is actually like a 20-year-old passive aggressive white girl.
A 20-year-old Caucasian female.
Per my last email, maybe there was a disconnect. You know,
no, I don't.
Sounds like how my kid's mom talks to me via text. Per my last text.
As previously discussed. I love those. As mentioned above.
As the calendar stated. As the calendar stated. Hey, yo.
It means your ass ain't read shit. Go back and read it.
100%. Because
please refer to.
Oh.
Yeah. I love it. Please refer to.
Please let me know if I can clarify. Yeah. Means your ass is slow and you need help.
Yeah. Do your Googles.
Okay.
Oh, dumbass.
Okay.
Dumbass.
Okay. Passive aggressive white girl, angry black woman. I get it.
Chill.
I'm sorry. So did y'all, are we acknowledging, we're not acknowledging, Nike like brought in a vet like celebrity who is a sneakerhead to debut this shoe?
That's a good move.
Okay, because I'm like, I love that idea.
No, that's a good move. That is a perfect, I feel like it's long overdue though for Wale. Like,
yeah, 100%.
It's very much long overdue.
100%. His brand loyalty is real. He won't even touch a Van or an Adidas. So,
but I feel like it's long overdue, but I feel like when you have brand loyalty for that long, I feel like it also pays off.
That should have happened a while ago.
It's long overdue.
Yeah, I think when they did the DMV phone posits, that was the wake up call. That was the invitation or the flyer to say Wale is under us now.
Yeah.
Because like that's not something you commonly see. Normally, like they had a New York Knicks colorway. They had what they brought back out the Galaxies, which signifies Houston, which is totally fine. But
that
Wale,
shoe is very much like when
Wale.
I think of phones, literally I think of DC. I'm not thinking of nowhere else.
It's DC. I think of Wale as a previous conversation before, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's a DC shoe. I almost got into a fight over that too. Now that I think about it, almost a knuckle. That's cool though. So
he's about to get a knuckle sandwich.
I wasn't gonna get no knuckle sandwich because I was right.
Oh God. Okay.
All right. Moving. Speaking of knuckle sandwich, somebody scraped their knuckles when they did this shit.
Yeah.
So Sylvester and his bricks. Somebody stole some bricks. Let's see. Thieves nearly stole 2,000 pairs of Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4s brick by bricks from a train in Arizona, valued at what, $44,000? Not 44, $440,000. Yeah, my dyslexia is real. This theft was part of a larger trend targeting Nike shipments. This raises like concerns about sneaker availability and potential resale price increases. What are your thoughts? Does this do any of this thing like this for you? Does this scare you just a little bit from it?
It doesn't scare me, but I got $4.
$4?
You got them for free anyway. I got $4.
Right.
I need
I'm
these
betting
bad.
money these gonna end up at her front door, and she gonna be like, I don't know how they got there.
Please,
but they got there how they got
from
there.
your mouth to God's ears, please. I literally don't ask for nothing. I don't ask for nothing.
I ask for things
I need
to
a
happen
pair.
Immediately.
A men's 5 or a men's 5.5. I'll just double up on the socks if necessary. But a men's 5 or 5.5, and if I gotta pay, I got $4.
Apothecary socks or Goodfellow?
Stance.
That'll work.
Stance. Yeah. But definitely crazy work for sure. Do I think it's gonna drive up? That's what you said? Do I think it's gonna drive
up? What do you think the prices is gonna do? Do you think they're gonna stay the same?
I don't know, because I feel like
that's a damn near $500,000 in shoes.
Yeah, in shoes. It's insane.
How did they evaluate though? Was it the resale
price? If it's $2,000, I mean, 2,000 boxes, and you multiply that by the price.
220, 230, I think.
Yeah, 220.
Oh, look at that! They're 220. That's my birthday.
220
All
times
the more
2,000.
reason for me to have them. All the more reason for me to have them. But do I think it's gonna? I don't know. I feel like it gets very tricky because resale is essentially dying. So
about 48.
Huh?
About 48 484
Well,
million.
I'm just trying to figure out. Sometimes they evaluate the worth of it and not necessarily the retail. So I was just wondering.
I just went on retail. The price times 2,000.
Okay.
So it's roughly
Jesus. But yeah, I don't know, because resale, like I said, is dying. So I feel like it gets very tricky. They could put all them pairs up if they want to. That don't mean that they're gonna get the $2K that they asking for.
They not. I don't think they even gonna put them pairs up. Period.
That's what I got.
You can't. You stuck on
them.
Yeah. No, you
gonna sell them. You gonna backdoor them.
Oh yeah.
Oh for sure.
Oh backdoor. Sure. Yeah. You can off those
because he
very easily.
He also been giving them out like they Skittles and shit.
Yeah. Spike Lee gave him a street sign. He was like
Spike Lee. Who else? He went to a basketball game.
He gave
Jalen
Brunson
and Josh Hart.
Josh Hart. Yep.
He just you get a shoe. You get a shoe. You get a shoe.
He might have gave Barack a pair of shoes.
Listen, one of my friends at home, Millhouse, got his pair already.
He gave him some. That's wild.
I think they also from like the same neighborhood and shit. So
that's what's up. That's love.
That's what's up.
That's love.
Gave the whole family some. I like.
I don't ask for nothing.
Like his rollout is dope. I never said it was bad.
Yeah.
I still like the band better.
Honestly,
but
I might go
the freestyle was legit.
I might go on record to say this is probably the best sneaker rollout that we've seen.
In a while.
I say this. The past few months have been the best sneaker rollouts you've seen. But we haven't had any of that type of
in a while.
So you can't. There's nothing to really compare it to. There's really nothing to compare it to. So until you see somebody else have to do this, like they're standing at the forefront outside of J Tips and no shoes on in the house.
Great roll. I mean, not to say that these rollouts,
but you're comparing Saucony to, Nike. I'm sitting here just saying
that bag is big.
It's obviously the bag is bigger. The rollout for it is. Yeah. Nigel, every time he gets a shoe, he rolls it out correctly. Just sitting in the midst of a new era where storytelling is put above, paramount and put above the actual shoe. Is no longer I got a shoe, throw it out there and we got it, because the shoe's gonna move. But things have been sitting a little bit differently. So if you can take the advertising and roll it into a story, like I've been saying before, that's what's selling it. That's what made me as a kid get into sneakers, like just knowing the story, like seeing the commercials, going on Nike Talk and hearing people's buzz for the shoe. Then you get the shoe and oh, this part was for this part and this part, and you start knowing this. They're doing it. So I'm anxious because I know with this comes after that is the Nike SB 4. And the story for that, there's probably not going to be one as big because you got Nigel here, but they equate, BMX sports. Freestyle sports to like BMX, skateboarding and shit like that. I was
watching an interview and the way he put it, he said he wants to make Bike Air the SB of Jordan.
That's fair.
And when he said that, I was just like, yeah, that clicks.
Yeah, it should, because there are no bike shoes. Most of the times, bike shoes is you stick your foot in, click, and you just ride. But for you to create a sneak that's based off of bike riding, or even for it, not even for it, it's just, all right, we got a Jordan 4, but it's for bike riding. But you're not really riding your bike in it. You're just equating the exactly.
I know.
I'm for that.
Yeah.
Keep going, Nigel.
Please, God, please.
Keep going, Nigel. Yeah. Keep going. My real question. Did y'all think it was an inside job? You just think like people just out here robbing trains again? Like this the year? It's like Back to the Future 3 for me.
Like, how did you know what train and what car it was?
They said it wasn't the first time this happened. That's why.
Yeah. Not they be watching the route.
I would. I would. You gotta. I locked myself out. Damn it.
Damn. Maybe I got $5.
Said I got $5.
Eggs is expensive. I already paid for half the carton of eggs. $5. Half the carton right there.
I don't know. I think it's an inside job. How do you know the car? How do you know the train? I've never seen a train be like, yo, I think them brick areas is on that train. I don't be stopping when the little things come down and I'm waiting in my car for the train to go by. I'm like, yo, I wonder if them bike areas is on that train.
I get mad and like, this better not be the Wawa train. That train long as fuck. You just waiting for that joint. Like, oh my God, I'm about to be late for work. Like
all them damn lemonades and
like, but it be people on the train just like looking softly. I'm like, yo, spill their coffee. Like, if they drive slow so they can't spill their coffee.
Yo,
like you be so mad at that joint. But then if you ride the train to that stop, I ain't gonna lie, that Wawa, it run right through it. It runs right through it on both sides of the Wawa. You be like, this is nice.
This is nice.
This is nice.
Yo, please. But nah, that's crazy for sure. For sure.
All right. Well, let's get into our next segment. This is Ashley's segment. Let's talk about that.
Sneaker police. All right, first up, we got.
Whoa,
Like a
time
cop,
out.
like a cop car.
The man went Bobby Valentine on us. All right, that's
I'm
cool.
sorry, but they really had that man in the booth talk about wee. But yeah, first up, we got Joe Freshgood's mother,
Mother.
from the Aged Well campaign. Like, this was just so good. And I think what makes this photo so cold is because it's an older woman in streetwear.
With croissants.
Croissant. But the monochrome with like the hoodie, the pants, and you got that oversized jacket situation, the big fur trapper hat like Joe be wearing, and then the Age Wells. Very well done. Very well done.
Yes.
It's cold. And then even if you get into like the details, the sunglasses, the rings having like the
Little
New Balance
Cartier
details.
action going on.
Yeah, it's cold. That's
Did you
cold.
see the rings
I know
though?
a Cartier frame when I see one.
Period. Heard you, baddie. Heard
That's
you.
wild.
The Cartier cutie over here.
I know, right? He got his mics on. Mike got mics on. Over here talking about Cartier. You right? You right? Okay. Okay, boo. I see you.
This jacket fire too. The jacket is fire.
Yeah.
No, the whole lay is in there. She got the green cargo pants with the hoodie. I definitely like that look.
It's cold.
With the Joe Freshgoods hat that we always see him in.
That big fur trapper hat.
And he got the what you say Cartier frames.
Yeah, and then the details of like the rings having the New Balance.
The New Balance rings was out of pocket.
Yeah.
Them Jones out of.
Yeah.
I wear New Balance for the rest of my life. Y'all just give me one ring.
Cold.
Won't question it. Won't question it.
That rose colored is
That joint
Cold.
ridiculous.
Crazy.
Ridiculous. And she up there holding a cup in her hand. Oh my God.
Cold. Okay.
Like you can't beat that. Like that right there was done to perfection. Even her sitting on from the sofa, from the furniture.
It's very well done.
Like
very well done.
It's letting me know somebody walked past the hotel and was like, we should take a picture right here. Girl, sit.
Yeah.
Let's get this done.
Yeah. But that's why you also have to know, like, this is where like all of the CD stuff kind of comes into play. Like, knowing what you want something to look like, whether you're mood boarding, figuring it out. But then I also wouldn't be surprised. Joe could be like, oh yeah, let's just do da-da-da-da here. Like, that's just the vibe that he gives me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like, it's no like sitting
Anytime.
down and like,
Any place.
he just probably like, I need this kind of backdrop with a couch. And everybody's like, you want a backdrop with a couch? And he like, yeah, one little table off to the side. Oh yeah, let's add croissants on the end. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Like, yeah, just she ain't gotta eat them. Just somebody take a bite of one though.
Aesthetic.
Exactly.
Aesthetic.
Like
That's
people,
what I see.
Like he lives in the world of art. Like
Yeah.
and he's living through artistic lens, and that allows him to literally be inhibited. So he could have did this. I hate to say it, not because of age. He could have did this her sitting on a bench by a graveyard. It still would look dope. Not saying that that's what it
graveyard
did.
is
That's the only thing. That's in mind. That's like the worst
You really
thing.
ran with the aged well part.
I was just saying I didn't want to say age.
Ran with it.
And none of this was pre thought of. Just so you know, this is my life. This is what I think of. So, but the age wells, I love them. Part of the collection.
I got $5.
You got $5 for some age wells?
Part of the collection. Wow.
I just bought them.
Wow. I got $5.
What?
5.
He said he got them too. Now, damn, don't look so shocked. Don't look so shocked.
It's fine. I got the bread one, so we good.
I also own those as well.
How much you pay?
I paid way more than you did. Just she be shutting us down. She needs a size 5, and they magically show up.
Let me tuck my hairs behind my ear. Period. We discussed Wale with his what was it, the future GTs, but I think this photo is from All-Star Weekend. It's a Loewe denim on denim situation, and he's wearing the Duncans.
Tim Duncan's. Yep.
I think he also had a fur trapper hat on too. Yeah. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I love that. Fur trapper hats have been making a rounds. They making a rounds for sure.
Gotta be the right one though.
It gotta be the big. It gotta be the all fur joint, like nothing
the disrespectful?
else. Yeah.
I'll buy a disrespectful. Can I wear it in the summer?
It might be a little hot.
All right.
Brain go overheat.
I got a car, so it's cool.
Not squirrel fur neither. We can't have no.
What? No Frank? No Seinfeld?
No squirrel fur.
Oh God.
No, I'm getting marsupial rat.
Okay.
Mars.
Good for you.
I can't.
I'm just saying. How do you also Lacey Jordan?
Oh yeah, my girl Lacey. She was at a Lakers. I don't know who they were playing. Basketball game. She also had a big, not a trapper hat, but big red fur hat, and red is her color.
Noticeable.
Yeah.
Hey, Lacey.
My girl had, I don't know who the jacket was by, but leather jacket, black, red, and I think some white detailing as well. Black pants with like fur cuffs. I think maybe from the knee down actually, and I think she had on breads. Her styling though, especially she wears like a ton of rings and stuff. Her nails. Very well done. Red lip too.
I'm getting a stylist.
Shout out to Lacey. It's my girl.
I'm getting a stylist. I'm going to call Lacey up, see what she says.
Period.
To see, gonna do my closet if she get back from LA.
But why he got to talk like that?
Because
get a stylist.
I got to get a stylist. Because you heard how she said it, like, you up here, period. And Joe Fresh Goods mom, I want one. I can do that myself. I just don't got the patience.
And for Lacey, that was probably calm. Which is the funny part. That was calm.
She said that was calm.
That was calm.
That's wild.
And my girl was sitting there
watching the game,
court, eating her popcorn, chilling,
or pretzel bites that she probably could have got for free.
Yo, you and
I wonder what happened to that. Maybe somebody decided.
Oh my God! All right, so that was it for our sneaker police segment.
Okay. Just a quick, Joe, before we get up out this, Joe. Is there any shoes out there that you think are worth the price tag that they are now? Like, knowing that they're probably going to go up in value or go devalue. Like, do you think the Nigel Sylvester's at 220 or 250?
Yeah, I feel like was it 220 or 250?
It don't matter.
Well, anywhere between 200 and 250. I feel like that pricing is fine.
But the resale hit like 2K.
Yeah.
I think just for now. I think they'll fall down to like 6 something.
It's not resale, it's pre-sale. So
pre-resale, yeah, that same just
very smart.
My bad.
No, I'm just saying pre-sale is always.
But I think the pricing is fine. I feel like it is what it is at this point.
Okay.
It kind of just it is what it is. Plus, also with what's the inflation and the stuff that we was talking about.
Yeah. So that's one thing that I just noticed because like the Adidas Jellyfish, Pharrell's getting ready to release real soon. Well, not real soon. Probably the end of the year.
Those ones are like Oswego's.
They're like white with orange.
Kind of chunky.
Yeah, chunky.
Yeah. 3 stripe, right, on the side.
Yeah. They're projected to sell for $280, almost $300. Do I think that any Adidas is worth that much?
Nope.
Shit, no. So I don't think even on resale, if it's $200-$300 at resale, cool. But if it's that before, I don't think it's really worth it. Got anything else? Got something, Mike?
Nope. Go for the day. That's it.
All right, well, let's get up out of here. Before we get up out of here, Uncle Mike, give me something.
Bands will make her dance, but band ones might make her toes hurt. So,
I mean,
bands will make her dance.
I love a good one, but yeah, they be wearing on it.
My man, how much do you smoke? Or what do you vape?
Nah. High off life.
And bleach or something. You just
and bleach or something.
Sniff at the gas station and be like, bands will make a dance, but ones will make a too.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, and seeing how my mind is all messed up right now. From my table, our table, to your table, we are the Soul Table.